this game ends up going the distance here. Simply the incoming. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Gfinity Sunday Cup. We're spawning in the first best of 3 of the evening, in the bottom right-hand position. It is our blue Terran player, Botvinnik. He's going up against a pretty sick Zerg player over here in the red colors, ladies and gentlemen, representing Dead Pixels. It's true. Cool, well, this was all very spontaneous, but you know what? Spontaneous streams are sometimes the most fun. So hopefully you guys are tuning in last minute as well. This is the Sunday Cup for Gfinity. It starts at 6 o'clock in the evening. There was also one early today at either 1 or 2 o'clock, and I just thought, well, hang on a second, I won't be able to make that. So I thought I just wasn't streaming any StarCraft today, and then I realized, hang on, this cup's actually going on as well. So I decided to postpone my streaming of any other game. I'm going to go ahead and check out this tournament first. Dignitas Bling is here, which I'm really excited about because we're going to get to see him in action at the Gfinity Summer Masters. And True is also here too, so I'm going to be following these two players pretty closely, to be perfectly honest with you. Because they're going to be on stage when I'm commentating the tournament later on this month. This month? Actually, it's the start of next month. It's not even this month anymore, so there we go. So I'm really looking forward to heading back to London for that event. So it's pretty nice as well to check some of the players in action beforehand. True going for the pool. He's grabbed his gas already and then thinking about going for the hatchery. So not going for that hatch first in the meantime. We have a Reaper en route from Botvinnik. And this is a best of 3 for £100. It's a nightly cup, I do believe, from Gfinity, or certainly a couple of times a week at least. And we've got a lovely situation here where the player who wins first, I want to say, gets £75, and the player who finishes second gets 25. It's a relatively small bracket tonight. Excuse the lack of in-game music while I quickly duck out to take a quick look. Yeah, actually, we start off with a round of 16 as well. So a little bit of a smaller bracket than usual tonight, and it means we're going to get some pretty sick games very, very soon. Botvinnik playing True here, going up against the winner of Sioras and Neek. We have the first Reaper trying to do a little bit of harassment, but good micro from True. Means that 0 workers have been killed so far this game, and ooh, that Reaper getting a little bit low, but Botvinnik handling himself very, very well there indeed. In the meantime, we have an Overlord just checking out what's going on back inside the main base. We see at least one more Reaper underneath the Overlord there. And we're going to have a third one coming down as well. Now, this building's going to be the factory, so no additional barracks coming out from Botvinnik at this time. And these Overlords are going to feel free to just non-stop roam around the base in the meantime. It's also going to let True know that Botvinnik actually has a good number of Reapers coming his way as well. Because there are absolutely no Marines, so you're just going to have to defend adequately against a larger number of Reapers in the early game. 3 of them are moving out now. Across the middle of the map. Who else have we got? So Apocalypse and Bling, Waiter and Guru. Ooh, Bling versus Guru, if that happens, would be pretty slick. Dana is in the bracket as well, but hang on a second as the Reapers make their way inside the base here. Senpai going up against Get Rich Rail. Then in the top half of the bracket, we have Kelazor is actually here as well. So a couple of cool names, and it is a round of 16, so we're going to get to see a good number of nice StarCraft games, and wow. True coming back in to scout once again, and still no Marines coming out from Botvinnik. First Marine after the 6-minute mark. This Overlord has gotten so much scouting, it's actually ridiculous. And the 3 Reapers earlier, well, they're kind of just hanging out in the middle watchtower at the moment. I'm a little bit surprised, to be perfectly honest. Thought they would go ahead and try and get a little bit more stoof done. So True seeing everything that's going on. 3 Reapers, followed by Hellions. We had the command center on the low ground as well, don't forget. And the 3rd command center is about to complete as well. True literally has all the information he could possibly need about this situation here. In the meantime, 3 Reapers and 2 Hellions are going to be very, very annoying. go ahead and cancel a creep tumor there. But we've got 5 roaches on the way. The roach one has completed inside the main base, and I guarantee you those Reapers and those Hellions will not be doing too much for long. So I wonder if True is going to look to maybe bust all the way to his opponent and knock down the front door of Botvinnik off of this, because Botvinnik did go for a very economic opening here, and wow. Well, that's Roachbane. Guys, confirmed now 100%. So, oh, Botvinnik, wake up, buddy. Alright, he loses 2 Hellions there. What is he going to have to do to defend back at home? What has he got going on there that he can help himself with? Bunker already going down, that's good. He might need more than 1, though. I mean, yeah, okay, second and third one's going down as well. Will he be able to hold this Roachbane all in? Oh, he needs to raise that. Just about managing to do so. Okay, wow, he walls off literally in the nick of time here. And True moving forward with these roaches. If he kills off the SCV building that bunker, that's going to be pretty big. He's not targeting it yet, though. Okay, there it goes down. The bunker's actually not completed. We need another SCV. 2 Widow Mines joining the fray. The bunker is going to go down. It's a couple of hits, basically, from dying right now, and we really need an SCV on that. We have one that... No. SCV. Oh, okay. Well, we have Banshee very, very slowly whittling away at these guys. And there is the bunker. It gets completed. It gets destroyed. Here come the Widow Mines. 2 more bunkers actually full of units right now. There's quite a lot here to defend for Botvinnik, but True, look at the amount of units he's coming in here with. He's into the main base with Zerglings and Baners, but he's actually done no damage to the economy there just yet. Bunch of roaches left on the bottom here. This Banshee still doing absolutely huge amounts of work. 4 roaches inside the main base, and more Hellions coming on out. Number of SCVs killed, only 4 so far, but here come the Zerglings and Banelings, and this is the tide that's going to be so difficult for him to hold out against. The Hellions need to do tremendous job here. They can, though. If they manage to kill off all these Zerglings and Banelings, that's going to be fantastic. The SCVs need to get away. Banelings inside the mineral line, a couple more SCVs going down. Just the 1 Baneling left, and oh god, that's about as good a hit as you could possibly imagine from that. The Banshee coming in as well. Looks like he's going to be able to hold this. Number of SCVs killed, 20, though, and the workers left are 36 versus 15. This entire wall has completely disintegrated. And True now pulling more and more lings outside. He's actually building more drones right now. And, well, he's more than doubling, unfortunately, the worker supply of his opponents. So this is going to be very, very difficult to come back from. Botvinnik going straight into the main base, not even waiting. But the remaining Hellions are going to be able to put a stop to that. At least they'll be able to force the liftoff from this orbital command. There is no way it won't be able to. And there we go. But now this means we have a 2-base Zerg on 71 supply versus a 1-base Terran on 40. That is not pleasant at all. We're going to have to see if Banshees can do any counter. Oh, 3 Queens and a Spore Crawler say no. And Botvinnik all of a sudden is between a rock and a very, very hard place. Hero, that 1 Marine. Attack the Overseer. These Banshees are being as annoying as they possibly can, but they definitely don't make up for the sheer amount that he lost just now. He's down to 23 SCVs still versus 48. Oh dear, and if he's not careful as well, the Queens, yeah, they will get one of these Banshees as well. And now, well, I mean, I guess this hatch might get forced. No, I think the Queens are going to be able to waddle over just fast enough. Yeah, the Banshee unfortunately wasn't focusing early on enough, and the Banshee even gets pushed back. I think that is more or less it. Zerglings try and poke into the actual expansion. Will get denied by these Hellions here. And more Lings moving their way on through here. Still no upgrades from the Zerg player. No upgrades really required. I mean, we're going centrifugal hooks. We've got the Spire coming down. We're going for tech. So we're going for quantity over quality right now. And he can afford to do that because he's simply ahead by so much. Right, you built another wall. I'm going to build some more Banelings, says True. And Botvinnik at the moment is kind of at the mercy of his Zerg opponent. A couple more Widow Mines wouldn't go amiss here. These Hellions should be able to perform a pivotal role in the defense. But is it enough to get rid of this much army? Well, it's looking pretty dicey. And here we go. Yes, that does go up. Banelings come on through. 2 supply depots and the bunker goes down. Botvinnik is trying so hard to hold on right now. Those Banelings aren't able to get up. And I think it's simply a case of keeping the Terran on 1 base. Botvinnik's actually done really, really well to defend this. The problem is doing well to defend this doesn't mean he wins the game because he can't expand and True is on 3 bases. So that's really the challenge he faces right now. And there's going to be a massive Muta switch coming through any minute now. And that's really, really going to drive the nail in the coffin. The supplies are currently 107 to 61. Botvinnik has recovered to 35 SCVs, but True is on 53 now. And he's starting to spread his creep out towards the middle of the map. This is looking very, very difficult for our Terran player to come back from as the Mutalisk moved inside the main base. SCVs, I guess, are being transferred, but you know what? It doesn't really matter where they are right now. More of them going down. Number of killed this game has gone up to 27. Double Banshee moving on over to the left-hand side, but this little guy has 5 hit points left. That's really unjust for someone who has 16 kills. You think you'd be able to afford a repair job, and oh man, that is a sad, sad way to die. Alright, Lone Banshee only on 6 kills. Oh, and there is Ein Mutalisk. And unfortunately, that's going to be enough to take out the Banshee here. The Mutalisk back inside the main base, picking off pretty much every single SCV. 44 workers killed this game. It's 49 versus 23. Okay, the Banshee gets a couple of kills here, but so does these Queens. And that looks like a pretty serious attack and possibly the last one of the game at this point. The Muta's still continuing to be annoying. If they pick off the Medivacs, wow, that'd be pretty tasty right now. But really, that's just dotting I's and crossing T's at this point. Mutas and Lings going after the bunker because we don't even need the Banelings. Here come the Banelings in the back. Why don't you guys go ahead and try and take out these Marines and these Hellions? Well, I don't mind if I do, sir. Big, massive wave of green pushing its way up the ramp. Little green landmines everywhere. GG! And Dead Pixels True wins game number 1. This first best of 3 series here in the Gfinity £100 Cup.